welcome back, my fellow agents. It is I, X7, your master of musical mayhem, and also the host of the podcast of Heroes and Monsters, Venorama, the podcast of Heroes and Monsters, that is. Today it is Friday, that is 7-Song Friday, but it is also a super spectacular birthday. Somebody is that's not the song that's going to be in here, but we're going to get on with that to begin with here. Anyway, before we get too much further, and before I tell you what's going to happen, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, vote in a poll. You can do that if you watch this on Spotify. Yeah, I know the song threw me off a bit, and if you could watch until the end, and I know some of you will watch because you'll want to know which order these songs are in. Oops. Well, you'll know what the first one is now. As mentioned, it is a special day, and as such, I'm going to be playing live just a couple of verses here and there from 7 songs that I have either played live in the past at open mics or have wanted to play in the recent 10 years when I haven't done any open mics except one, which is sad for me. But our first song, it is a song that you all know. It is by Twisted Sister, and believe me, I'm not pretending to be any one of them because Dee Snider is one of the greatest frontmen in rock and roll, and the band, gotta love them. This was their big hit song that brought them to, because it was funny and kids liked it. It starred one of the guys from Animal House getting beat up a lot. It was pretty much a live action cartoon without CGI in it. It is We're Not Gonna Take It, and I did almost start a riot at the Blarney Stone one evening when I first played this. So we're going to just play. How this is going to work is I'm going to play either a verse and a chorus, or probably that, but not always the first verse, first chorus. You know how it goes, or maybe 2 choruses and a verse, right? Okay, ready? And somebody asks you, what do you want to do with your life? You say, we all say together, I want to rock. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Oh, you're so condescending. Your gall is never ending. We don't want nothing, not a thing from you. Your life is trite and jaded, boring and confiscated. If that's your best won't do. But we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Okay, so that's our first song. Now we pause for just a moment. Well, let's go to the second one, which is an easy one. It's by the Coasters. And of course, that is Pamela Isley, also known as It's Gonna Take an Ocean, calamine lotion. You'll be scratching like a hound the minute you start to mess around. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while she's creeping, poison ivy comes a creeping around. Weasels make you mumpy, mumps will make you lumpy, chicken pox will make you jump and swoop. Common cold will cool you, a whooping cough will fool you. Poison ivy, Lord, will make you itch. Gonna need an ocean, calamine lotion. You'll be scratching like a hound the minute you start to mess around. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes a creeping around. Ha, 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 la la da da da, la la da da da. Yes, the artist formerly known as Tamakaze and I used to play that song together. We never quite performed it at the Blarney Stone. Oh my gosh, these people are killing me here. That's not one of them either. All of these birthday wishes. Where is... there's the Pistolannis. That is the Pistolannis there. And of course, I'm going to have to just not answer this. So, Pistolannis, this is their song called Hush Hush. Now, it's a country song, so I'm not quite going to play it the same way that they do here, but it's also in the key of G, which makes two songs in the key of G here. Oh, wait, here we go. All right, we're not starting the first one. We're going to start with the second verse. Let's start with the third verse. It's all right. So here we go. Snuck out behind the red barn. I took myself a toke. Since everybody here hates everybody here, hell, I might as well be the joke. I'm gonna dance up on the table, singing this little light of mine. Well, God gave it to me. What good's it gonna do me if I don't? By God, let it shine. A hush, hush. Don't you dare say a word. Hush, hush. Don't you know the truth hurts? Hush, hush. Push comes to shove. It's best to keep it. Hush, hush. Now hide your tattoos. Put on your Sunday best, pretend you're not a mess. Be the happy family in the front pews. Hush, hush. Don't you dare say a word. Hush, hush. Boy, you know the truth hurts. A hush, hush. When push comes to shove, it's best to keep it. Hush, hush. Now it's best to keep it. Hush, hush. Now it's best to keep it. Hush, hush. I like them. I like the video. The video's funny. Go look it up on YouTube. I mean, they're all on YouTube here. So, all right. So that's the one that Anthony has been waiting for, and I thought about a couple different songs to play here, including, if I could remember, "2000 Man." But we're gonna go with his hit single from 1978. Give me a beat. Been a year since I was here on the street. I've been passing my time away. To the left and to the right, buildings towering to the skies. It's out of sight in the dead of night. Here I am, back in the city, with a fistful of dollars. And baby, better believe I'm back in the New York groove. 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 Back in the New York groove. And just because it's cool, key change. All right, yes, just a verse and a chorus. But what a great song. I do think I always kind of thought there should be a third verse just to kind of wrap things up. But overall, there it's from his solo LP from 1978, what most people consider the best of the solos. And I like half of it. I mean, I like his vocal songs, but his instrumentals are, I've never taken enough drugs, i.e. I've never taken any drugs. Yes, I'm that boring. To get into that sort of thing. All right, so our next song is a cover song, and we're probably just going to do the bridge and the final verse, and then the chorus. This is Jason and the Scorchers. And gall darn it, where are you tonight, sweet Marie? Now anybody can be just like me, obviously. But then again, not any of them are like you, fortunately. Fortunately, now 6 white horses that you did promise were finally delivered to the penitentiary. But to live outside the law, you must be honest, darling. I know you'll always say that you agree. So where are you tonight? Where are you tonight, sweet Marie? Well, all right now, where are you tonight? Where are you tonight, sweet Marie? Left out one extra one. Sorry about that. Incidentally, the line, to live outside the law, you must be honest, was written by one Mr. Lex Luthor, at least according to Elliot S. Magan. He gave it to some guy named Bob way back in the day. I've only ever heard Bob's version of this once, which Jason the Scorcher's version runs 3 minutes exactly. Bob's is like double that, with more lines and verses and storytelling. I don't know. I mean, it's a good song either way, but I really like Jason and the Scorchers, and Werner Hodges is an amazing guitarist, just an amazing lead guitarist. And from what I've seen in comments on YouTube, just an amazing person all around, an incredibly decent person, I must say. Okay, our next song, I got to get some words up here because I don't remember all of them. It is Everything Looks Beautiful on Video by the Epoxies, which are one of my favorite songs. Are we clear up to number 6? We are. So that leaves one last song, which I will be playing all of. I hope Anthony does not mind. And he's probably figured it out by now. So we're just going to play the... what are we going to do? Let's go with the second verse. Well, it's probably all right. So we'll just start because it starts. It's again in G. That makes at least 3, 4 songs, maybe 5 songs that are in the key of G, and 2 that are in the key of E, of all things. I did not plan that. But this is Everything Looks Beautiful on Video by the Epoxies. Let's embiggen this picture a bit. Let me try again. I don't want you to touch me, even only make it worse. Don't. All right, I'm gonna start that over. Jeez. All right, 1, 2, 3. I don't want you to touch me. Try to help, you'll only make it worse. Don't tell me it will be okay. Nothing's gonna be okay anyway. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna turn my TV on. 'Cause everything looks beautiful on video. No point in talking now, I'm gone. I have escaped by cathode ray. You won't see the world at all, my ears don't hear the things you say. I wanna turn the light, no, that is where I belong. Electrify the airwaves, I'm on video. And if you need me, switch me on, I'm always right behind the screen. I'm beautiful forever now, living 30-minute dreams. And if you want, switch me on, I'm living right beyond the screen. The only place I feel at home, I know a 30-minute dream. Okay, that's the Epoxies. I don't know, it's in the top 3 of my favorite, top 5 of my favoritist songs. You know, I was going to play the Ramones, one of the songs I'm known for, the Spider-Man song, but I kind of forgot. So maybe next year or later, but not tonight. Our final song here is, of course, a song by Clashing Plaid, friend of the show Anthony Porter, and his brother, I think, played bass for them a time or two. And it is Be My Batgirl. And boy, did I wish I would have known to get the this shirt. Interestingly, I learned to play this song by watching them perform an acoustic set on YouTube, and saw all the chords there. So I think we'll play the whole song, all 3 whole minutes of it. Well, probably less because I'm not going to do the solo. I'm not that guy just yet. Well, I love Geez, I know this song so well, and I just blew the whole thing. Let's try that again. I love the prettiest smile that's on your face. Love the way the belt hangs on your waist. Wanna see you every night, riding on your motorbike. Be my bad girl tonight. It's 3 a.m., you're out on the street. I'm up all night, hoping we can meet. Wanna see you every night, riding on your motorbike. Be my bad girl tonight. Be my bad girl. 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 Now here's the solo part, but we're just going to play a G right now and go into the third verse, which I did change, so I hope Anthony doesn't mind. It's 4 a.m., the wind whips through your hair. 8 p.m., 5 a.m., we go back to your lair. Wanna see you every night, riding on your motorbike. Be my bad girl tonight. Be my bad girl. 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 Wanna see you every night, riding on your motorbike. Be my bad girl tonight. I just added the last part. I know it was a little rough, but that's rock and roll, man. It's completely punk rock to mess up and start over. Everyone does it, right? And it's a little nerve-wracking. So, my fellow agent, that's just almost right over here. There she is, the late Yvonne Craig. Everyone of a certain vintage is, especially when you're just reached a really certain vintage, their first Batgirl. I mean, between her and Catwoman. So, let's play. I get to play us out, too. That is our 7-song Friday, and I did miss 2 phone calls that tried to interrupt me, but I'll call them back. This is X7, just goofing off now. And until our next assignment tomorrow, when we are at Shaolin Saturday, I'll be signing off, and I'll be seeing you.
But I can. Pachycephalosaurus charge! He moved!